Dead or Alive 3 was my introduction to the Dead or Alive series back in the day. It's not even my favorite entry, but I have to say it's probably the most nostalgic one, and I think it's probably one of the most important entries considering DOA3 is when everyone started to take notice of the Dead or Alive franchise. What's up, everyone? We're back with more DOA-centered content. Y'all really liked that daddy ranking video last week, didn't you? Didn't you? I'm blown away. As a small content creator, that video did very well. For me as a small content creator, that video did so much better than I thought it would. I thought it was only going to get like 1,000 views, but it got like so much more than that. So I just appreciate everyone who enjoyed that video. It shows that there are other DOA fans out there. There are other thirsty bitches like me out there. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. So that just means I need to make more DOA content and more daddy-centered content. I thought it'd be really fun today to make not only a reaction video, but combine it with a ranking video, because that's what I'm best known for, ranking and judging things. I thought it'd be really fun to take a stroll down memory lane and rank the endings of Dead or Alive 3. Clearly, I like to experiment, okay? That last video, the daddy video, that was experimental, especially for something as niche and underrated as Dead or Alive, okay? So sit back, relax, get yourself a snack and a drink as we watch the endings and rank them of Dead or Alive 3. So we just have a standard tiered list, nothing special this week, y'all, but it's very straight and to the point because the most important thing is just watching the endings. We have top tier, high, mid tier, low tier, okay? I don't even know if anyone's gonna... The endings in DOA 3, I haven't seen them in years, but to my recollection, they're all like good. I don't think anyone's like necessarily low, or we'll see. So definitely let me know your thoughts on the endings. And I really just appreciate the endings because they just establish more character development and lore of the Dead or Alive series. Oh, and I also want to give a shout out to Dead or Alive series, the channel on YouTube. Shout out to them because they have a great resource of the Dead or Alive series content and videos. So that's what we're going to be using to react to. Subscribe to Dead or Alive series on YouTube. They have great resource. You know what I want to do? Let's start off before we get to the endings. I want to do the opening intro cinematic because I remember not being included in my copy of Dead or Alive 3. I got the platinum hits. I don't remember seeing this. The first time I saw this was on YouTube, so I think a lot of people might not have seen this particular opening. This is like a CGI opening. So I want to react to this real quick. Christie looks so good in red. She ate. Bias. Ooh, is he shirtless? Oh, okay, he's not. He still looks good. This reminds me so much of Tekken 3. Yes, Ayane. That's so Tekken 3. Lei Fang. Where was this costume? That's one thing that I didn't like about DOA 3. Lack of costumes. These graphics they still look good. But at the time... Oh. Brad. I'd like to have a drink with him. My girl. This is my main. Oh, that's my girl! The music feels very Tekken. There he is. Okay. See, that was so... I don't even know what I was about to say. I love a video game opening. I feel like video game openings are like a lost art. They're very... I mean, Tekken 8 has one. But like, an opening, they're kind of a lost art. I haven't seen these endings in so long, but story mode was always like my favorite part. Like, of the fighting game. You think it would be like online. I'm like, no, girl. Well, DOA3 wasn't even online. But I just loved story mode and seeing where the characters would develop and where they find themselves, their interactions with one another. And I just loved seeing their cinematic endings. Ugh. So good. And DOA's story was always just so interesting to me. The lore. Let's get right to it, friends. This one is I already know where this one's going. Oh, she looks so good. She's ready for dead fantasy with her father's weapon. I loved Ayane's outfit in DOA3. It's a very simple ending, but it's like DOA3 was also Ayane's game. Like that was Ayane's game. So Ayane's ending right off the bat, that is for sure top tier. There's so much emotion in it. Like DOA3 was Ayane's game. She had to take out her father. Like wasn't even her biological father, but like it's not about blood. That man raised her and she had to take him out. Yeah, it's a very special moment for Ayane. That was just her next step into her journey of the DOA series. So I just love that one. There's emotion. It's raw. We see a more softer side to Ayane. She's been through so much. So like just the pain that she had to go through in DOA3 and just the pain of growing up, you know, being a little bit of an, you know, looked down upon in her village. And yeah, there's so much to Ayane. There's a lot to her character. The double denim queen. Oh, I forgot. Her daddy is so hot. Look at him. He should have been in the daddy ranking video. Get him, girl. She ate that. She ate that. Ooh, stop showing that fine daddy. You can't, like... Hitomi, your dad is hot. Why is he not playable? Girl, did you put your shoes on? I always used to joke whenever I watch that ending. I'm like, Hitomi, did you put your shoes on, girl? You were barefoot. Oh, Hitomi is a top tier ending as well. Like, I love that ending so much because, you know, it just shows how strong of a martial artist she is. And I really think that I felt like they were really building her up to be like one of the next big divas of DOA. And I think she's a very popular character. But like, her ending, girl, spoiler alert, her ending in DOA 4 was not nearly as good as it was in DOA 3. Like, she had such a good ending. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when they introduce a new character, like a new female character, you expect so much out of them in like the future, and then sometimes they kind of drop the ball on these new girlies. Like, not Hitomi's still one of my favorite characters, but like it almost reminds me of Asuka Kazama. You know how Asuka Kazama, we were expecting big things from Asuka, and then they just never really do anything with the character. So I kind of like relate Hitomi and Asuka a little bit to one another. But still such a great ending. Her dad is hot. Hayabusa. Honestly, if I saw that man, if he was fishing for me, like... Those arms. Look at his arms. His little ponytail. Ugh, he looks so hot. I love that hairstyle, like his little ponytail, and it's just like... Hey. That was actually a love letter from me. Hayabusa, he ignored my love letter. Really rude, sir. He looked good, though. I love seeing an unmasked Hayabusa. Something so hot about his little ponytail, that hair. Because, you know, he's always, like, shielded up. He's always concealed in his iconic black ninja outfit, and I love that. Turns me on, yes. But I love seeing him in a different outfit, showcasing the arms for me. And I love the nature setting. The nature setting was really fun to look at. Not my favorite ending. I feel like it's high mid tier. It turned me on. It turned me high mid tier, but it's in the middle of the pack for me, for sure, for Hayabusa. Hayabusa can't get everything, okay? Jann Lee. Oh, I don't really remember this one. Oh. Oh wait, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, he's mad. He's mad I didn't put him in as a top tier daddy. Jeez. The budget went to Jann Lee's abs for DOA3. Damn. No wonder why Lei Fang is after him. I said this already, the budget they put into that man's abs was kind of ridiculous. Super good ending though. I like that ending a lot. Do I want to, I'm gonna put it in high tier just for the abs alone. I mean, I don't think it's deserving of top tier, only because all he did was beat up a bunch of people, and that was kind of it. You know, he's a bouncer. But yeah, still hot. Still very hot. Bayman. Why do I remember him having like a sad ending? Oh no. Oh. Sir? That's his player 2 outfit, right? From DOA3? I prefer his beret. That POV! Oh. Oh, look at his giant ass. Oh, his ass was huge in that shot. Bullseye. So, like, is anyone else getting, like, so much? There's so much, like, humanity to these characters of DOA. There is so much heart. Or at least there was. I don't know. But, like, DOA had did such a great job of just showing like humanity within its characters. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like they just showed so little, but it told so much, you know. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, for a series that gets so much, you know, crap, I feel like there was a lot of heart to DOA. Bayman's was good. I think I just really enjoyed the giant ass shot at the end. Him kinky. It was he was gearing up. He's a leather daddy. And I might be biased with this ranking list a little bit, but I think, like I was going on earlier, like these characters have origins and backstory that make them the way they are in present day. Seeing his parents, be taken away from him, die right in front of him, kind of sent him down a particular path. I'm gonna put that in top tier. I think that's Bass. Wait your turn. I'm gonna put that in top tier. That's actually a really good ending. Okay, next is Brad Wong. I definitely don't remember the. Wait, no, I think I remember the Brad's. I think I remember Brad's. Oh, the music's pretty. Sephiroth? Oh, buddy, you weren't still out there, are you? That was a really pretty ending. I like faintly remember that one. But it's really interesting. We'll talk about it. Brad Wong's ending. That was a really pretty ending. It was like seeing all the nature, the seasons change and pass. The cycle of life. I guess I didn't really understand his ending. I need to look up on Brad's lore, honestly, because like at the end of the ending, it was beautiful to look at, but he threw away like the alcohol, but Brad still drinks post DOA3. So I think at the time it was probably like such a great ending for him, but he's the drunken master, so I guess like him throwing away it didn't age well because he's still a drunk. I mean, look at DOA4. But it's still a very, very pretty ending, I would say, for him. I'm going to put it in mid-tier. Mid-tier. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Sometimes in fighting games, they'll see a character like drastically change in their ending, but then they don't actually change in the next game because that ending in that game wasn't actually canon. So I guess we have to take that into consideration. But I always felt like these endings were pretty canon for the most part with DOA. It's definitely a Tekken thing. Tekken does that a lot with their endings. Like a lot of them aren't canon. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in mid tier. Like visually, it was very beautiful, but I think him throwing away the alcohol doesn't really. Unless maybe he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna proportionize. I'm gonna portion. It's all about portions. We'll still drink, just we're not gonna overdrink. I think maybe that's what he was going for. Okay, this is one of my personal favorite endings. Lei Fang. First of all, I love this outfit of hers, the pigtails. This is one of my favorites. This is such a good ending. In heels. So good. She just shoved her heel up his ass. The panty shot. Eight. So good. Lei Fang has one of the best endings. Like, she has one of the best endings. It's very similar to Jann Lee, but what I love about it is that, like, she's a girl, and girls are better than boys. But no, it's actually showcasing her do the exact same thing Jann Lee did for her back in the day, because Jann Lee saved her. And she's doing the exact same thing. She is now Jann Lee, but better. She saves the young kid. It just showcases her becoming a stronger martial artist, and she looks good doing it. I love that outfit. I love that her outfit actually became playable too, with the pigtails, the striped shirt, and then the white skirt. Oh, I love that outfit on her. I'm gonna put that right above Hitomi. That's how much I love. It's so good. That's such a good ending. I love it. It gets me hype. It's my favorite ending, but I just don't feel right putting it above Ayane's, because Ayane's is just DOA3 to the T. Next is Hayate. Oh, I don't remember this one. Oh, that's a pretty shot. Okay, it was like beautiful, but it really wasn't a whole lot. Yeah, okay, his ending was really, really pretty. It was cool. It was at night, on the moon and whatnot. Like this, it's the cinematography. Did it tell a story? No. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna put him in low tier. Like, I feel like people think I don't like Hayate, and I do. He's Daddy Hayate. What can I say? But like that ending, I don't know. It was a little boring. Little boring. It might be my least favorite ending. Again, cinematography was on point with that ending, but it just didn't do anything. I feel like all the endings at least are telling a story and not just showcasing a character that's just like looking cool. Oh, I'm the head of this ninja squad looking badass. And I guess like I feel like a straight man might really think that's like top tier ending, but me, I'm like, I need a little bit of a story. Bass. Bass. I forget. Bass has like a huge chin. Oh, jeez. Poor Bass. Tina! Oh, that's so sad. Okay, wait, that it was like a goofy ending, but it made me so sad. There's actually the thought of just being I know that was a goofy ending. The thought of being stranded is just terrifying. I'm sorry. Bass. Okay, Bass had that goofy ending and being stranded. He saw Tina. Tina looked good. Tina looked good. I felt, Tina, your dad is stranded. What are you doing, girl? Selfish. I mean, they're always going through it. Like, so much family drama and whatnot. Not my favorite, but it was goofy. I feel bad for Bass. He's a little bit of a joke sometimes. Where do I put it? Where do I put it? I just feel bad for him. The thought of being stranded. I'm gonna put that in low tier. Like, I'm happy we saw Tina. I just feel really bad for Bass. That is just scary. I just feel, it makes me feel bad for Bass. Leon. Ooh. One of the forgotten characters of DOA for sure. Silver Daddy, though. Silver Daddy. Okay, but why didn't we get an Oasis stage in DOA 3? That would have been a cute stage. Leon's face card, though. The camel. The camel. The camel was a paid actor. Okay, Leon had like that Mirage ending. He saw the woman. I forgot her name. She died in his arms. Very tragically. Obviously, the camel. The camel was the star of that ending. I like this ending. And I like, it makes me feel bad for Leon. Because Leon's last story mode was in DOA 3. He was in DOA 4. And eventually put into DOA 5, but he never got a story post DOA 3. And his story's always just been so enigmatic. Like, we know it's so mysterious. Other than that, he's probably lovers with Bayman. Clearly. Duh. Yeah, so anytime I see Leon, I'm just so interested. I'm like, oh, the forgotten character of DOA. I want to know more. So I'm going to put him... And it's an interesting story as well, like a story that I want to know more about. And it was very visually pretty. It made me want an Oasis stage. Let's put that in, I'm going to put that in high tier, honestly, for the camel. Mostly for the camel. Next is Zack. Seeing some of these costumes that they wore in their endings makes me wish they got more costumes in 3. Oh, why did that turn me on? But like, I feel like fighting games back in the day didn't really cater so much. Nowadays they do cater to like costumes and customization. Oh, Nikki. I remember her. I think this ending is like a prologue to Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. I like Zack's ending because it's basically like the prologue for Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Taking that money to buy an island and invite all the girlies. But I already said this in a previous video, Zack, you needed to invite the dudes as well, okay? You have a whole demographic that you're missing out on that will help support your business, grow. Like, don't you want your content, your business, you want it to cater to a wide variety of people. I say this as a content creator of super niche games and content myself, so what am I talking about? What do I know? He has a very fun ending. I want to put the high mid tier. Genfu. He's like, I gotta get all the screen time I can get. This is my last DOA game. Oh, she's so adorable. That's such a sweet ending. So similar to Leon, this is Genfu's last like story mode in Dead or Alive because he didn't have a story mode in DOA 4 or 5. So it's very sad. But his story kind of wraps up, and it kind of makes sense because then you introduce his apprentice Elliot. His story wraps up because he was able to save his granddaughter Maylin with the money because she was sick. So he like, I guess their excuse for not really including him in any more stories of DOA really is that, you know, his story kind of wraps up. But like, no, we still need him. We still need him. Make a new story for him or something. But it's a sweet ending. It's a sweet ending. Yeah. This is sweet. I'm going to put that high tier. High tier. Look, justice for these two men. Not me defending the men. I remember this ending because it's one of my mains. Miss Helena Douglas. Let's do it. The dog. Baddie. Look at her. Her ending. Look at these graphics. They put a lot of effort into her ending, I feel. And rightfully so. It's the underwater jiggle for me. I would be afraid of the dolphins I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go back on the boat. She has a cute ending. I remember I used to call her Helena when I first got into DOA, and I'm like, that's not the right pronunciation. But I'm pretty sure the proper pronunciation of Helena is Elena. Like, that's like the proper French pronunciation. I'm not French, so please correct me. But I feel like DOA kind of goes back and forth with her. They sometimes pronounce her name as Elena, and sometimes they don't. They might just say Helena. But yeah, Elena. I'm going to put her high mid tier because that's my girl. But her ending, it was beautiful to look at. She had a lot to look at, that's for sure. But yeah, I guess it's fun, cute ending. She kind of needs a break here and there from all the serious matters of DOA Tech and whatnot. She deserves it. But yeah, it's not like my favorite ending by any means. Visually, yes. Fun, cute dog, scary dolphins, but it's a good ending. You know what? It also functions as another prologue or prequel to DOA X. Next is Tina. I remember this ending. This ending I was like, what is this? Is a Tina ending? What is going on? When I first saw it. Sonya Blade, is that you? She's giving Sonya and Nina. Tina's ending where she was giving very much Sonia and Nina, which is funny I bring up Nina because in Nina's ending, she has like a very similar ending with her and her sister Anna in Tekken 5 where like they're like in a movie together. So the blondes, you know, trying to become movie stars, but that was Tina's thing in DOA3 is like she's trying to become a movie star, and DOA2 she was trying to become a model, DOA3 movie star, DOA4 rock star. So girl is ambitious. She always has drive to do something new in her life, and I love that. DOA5, wasn't it DOA5 she was trying to be like mayor or something? Like I love the audacity and like a little bit of delusion from Tina, but like you all need to be a little bit delusional in life. I mean, look at me. I'm gonna put that in mid tier though, because it was it kind of wasn't too much. You know, it wasn't, I don't know, it's not a bad ending, as I put it in mid-tier, but I guess she has more exciting endings. I guess I wanted more, as opposed to, you know, just cut, and that's it. Like, her ending felt kind of abrupt, I guess, you know, it was fun, but it was just, I don't know, I wanted more. You know, you can't get much from the 2000s video game endings, only lasting a little over a minute, I suppose. Another favorite of mine is Kasumi. I remember I loved this ending. I love Kasumi with her ponytail. Also, this song is so early 2000s. Her ending's like a perfect balance of like just her story and a little bit of fan service. This pleases everyone, and she served. Kasumi has a great ending. Like I said, I was really hyping that ending up for her because it just really showcases her placement in the series at the time, because she's an exiled shinobi on the run from a village that raised her, now wants her dead. And I was always team Kasumi. I wanted her to succeed, and I always just felt for her because she just had the weight of the world on her shoulders, you know, and she just doesn't deserve that. And it's very like somber ending, but also kind of something very empowering. A little bit of fan service with that leaf going into her cleavage. It's that ending like sums up DOA3 so well. Top tier. And I feel like there's something symbolic too about her losing her ponytail. Like she eventually gets her ponytail back too, funny enough, but something about her losing her ponytail, and then her kind of like in DOA4 going into DOA4, her hair is then like default down. A loss of innocence? Like, I'm reading way too much into it, but, you know, I love to overanalyze. Loss of innocence, loss of just, you know, that connection to her loved ones. Christie. Oh my god, am I gonna have to blur this? What are the ramifications of video game butts? Oh, you know, the straight boys were they were losing it when they saw that back in the day. Her ending eats, though. Her panther. I love how she just casually has a panther. Femme fatale. She's on her next case, next mission. Cold-blooded assassin. Her ending's great. I loved her ending. Fierce. So early 2000s. You know, like those early 2000s female like led action films? That's what it gives. High tier for sure. And she shows booty. Oh, you thought just because she shows her bottom, she will not be on the bottom. No. I loved it. The shower scene. Oh, you know what I would have done to see like male characters have shower, like the male characters that I loved have shower scenes in video games? Are you kidding me? You know what I would have done to see Ryu Hayabusa's ass, bare butt taking a shower for his ending? I love that ending. I'm over analyzing again, but her just like taking a shower, washing the blood off of her latest victim, and then seeing a softer side, a more vulnerable side with her and her panther, and then going to her couch and looking to see who her next target is. Like, great ending for Miss Christie. And there we have it, friends. This is the ranking of the DOA3 cast. I had fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on the endings, the lore, the story of DOA3. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it so much. There's more that I wanted to say. I've been recording for too long. This was not supposed to be a long video. But I really appreciate it. Keep supporting DOA and other games that are underrated that you love. And let me know what you think. If you like this format, if you want to see me do a video like this again for other games, let me know. Regardless of how well this video performs, I'm just here to give my thoughts, my feelings, my flowers to one of the best fighting games out there that deserves more love and credit to the gaming industry. I also want to dedicate this video to my Chihuahua Harry, who sadly I lost this past weekend. Cried a lot, but he was my cute little sassy buddy for 15 years. He's been there through everything, my content creation journey, all the drama and tea of my life. He's seen everything. And he's just been there as I've gamed for 15 years. My little buddy watching me, laying next to me as I gamed through so many games, including Dead or Alive. So I just miss you, Harry. You were so silly, such a little personality you were. Sometimes you would maybe see him in past videos, like laying down or walking, making little cameos here and there. And he's been in a couple of my old TikToks, but this past weekend I just knew he didn't have much longer, especially this past year with him. It's like one of the hardest things about having a pet is just seeing them get older, but it's also one of the most amazing things, you know, like growing older with your pet. It's so bittersweet. It's a part of life, but I'm happy he had a good life and I got to share it with him, and he's in a better place and he can finally rest, which is one of his favorite things to do, sleep. That's why he takes after me. And he's not in any discomfort and he'll always be with me. So thank you so much, Harry. I'm dedicating this video to you. Thank you for taking the time to like, comment, support, interact with this video, and more importantly, playing the games. I appreciate y'all so much, and thank y'all for being you.